Hey Pisces, welcome to your monthly tarot reads for July of 2020. All right, this will be for those of you who are wanting to get insights with regards to your love connections. To all my subscribers, Pisces, thank you for stopping by. If you need information about my personal readings and everything else about this channel, you can go and check out the description box below, or you can also check out my website, NomadSoulWarrior.com. There's a free sign up there, and then you can get updates from me every now and then, including updates on my giveaways for the tarot decks, oracle decks, as well as free personal readings. Yeah, if you're inclined. All right, to all my new viewers, welcome, and I hope you will enjoy this reading. All right, Pisces. Pisces, what do we have for you in love? For July, coming to August as well. Okay, I'm doing this mid-month. Tell us more about Pisces love connections, please. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Jupiter in love. You've got the Four of Cups. What are we so sad about, Pisces? We have the Moon. There you are. We have strength. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Ten of Swords. We have the Fool, okay, the Hierophant, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. Working things out, Pisces. Let's see, since this is your monthlies, I will be using more cards to give us more insights here. Tell me more about this Four of Cups. What is this Four of Cups? We have the Knight of Swords. Wow. The High Priestess. We have the Moon and the High Priestess, both your energies, really heading this reading. Wow. We have the Six of Swords. Okay. What is this Knight of Cups for Pisces? What is this Knight of Cups? We have the Devil. And we have the Eight of Cups. What is the Seven of Swords? We have the Three of Pentacles, and we also have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Wow. We have the Ten of Swords right there. Wow, you have a lot of redundant cards here, like double confirmation. We have Queen of Swords, and beautiful, we have the Ace of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, things are gonna get better. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So again, this is a general read. I'll be reading both sides. You pick your side. Okay, and Pisces, in this connection, there is you've been through hell and back in terms of your handling your emotions, in terms of focusing on what to think, yeah, with regards to this connection. It could be like there's some sort of obsessive thinking about it, but more so, what I'm getting here is that the situation right now doesn't really serve you well, primarily because you feel like you're losing hope here. You know, with the Ten of Swords, it's like you're down and out. You know, what else? How many times do you have to kill a person? You know, why do you need 10 swords to do that? One sword would probably be enough. But here, you have been hit many times, yeah? And you're hoping for some sort of light at the end of the tunnel. For now, you're not seeing that. And possibly just to get some form of balance in your life. You tried to stop investing emotionally. You tried so hard to possibly look the other way. For some, it could be that you may be, or you may have opened yourself up to other options, started focusing your energies, especially your emotions and passion, towards something else, some new connections, some new endeavors, just to let go of this, of thinking too much, of obsessive thinking about this connection, because no matter how you think about it, it doesn't seem to go your way, at least for now. What you truly want here is that you could probably express how you feel to someone, or that you're hoping for them to express to you, to show you that they love you, to show you that they care for you. But it feels like you may be dealing with someone who is easily tempted, who is possibly have some entanglement somewhere else. And that is really confusing you in every angle. It's confusing your, it's not giving clarity in terms of your mental state. You couldn't get the reason why this person, especially with the High Priestess, somehow for some of you, you may exactly know what this person is undergoing, and you could even think that if you are in that situation, you would have done this and that, or you would have tackled it differently. But the way this person is handling it is totally off the chart. It's out of your imagination, and somehow you couldn't even understand how a person could stay in a situation when it doesn't even, doesn't even seem to give them fulfillment. One thing for sure, Pisces, with the devil right there, if you are dealing with someone who tends to stay in a situation, even if from your perspective it doesn't serve them well, and yet they are staying there, it's the choice that they make to be there. Sometimes it's out of comfort. Sometimes it's because it's comfortable for them to stay there, and venturing out could be a change, a difficult change for them, Hence, we call it codependency. Sometimes people tend to stay in a very unhealthy dynamic because at some point they have gotten used to it. It becomes more addictive as the more they stay in there. There is a tendency for someone to really not see the entire picture at all. All they could think about is the feeling. Yeah, it could be that this is someone who is also obsessive on some things of some sort. Obsessive of could be addictions, could be addicted to drugs, alcohol, what other substances there could be. Or this could be someone who is addicted to the fact that, addicted to the chase. That could be it. As you can see, the Knight of Cups here is chasing. Yeah, chasing someone. And then you can see the heart bubbles. It's like he doesn't even know where he's going, but it feels like there's some form of, yeah, your person could be someone who is that, addicted to the chase. Not necessarily that they love the person that they're dealing with or they love their situation. It's just that they're addicted to the fact that it's going that way, whatever that is, yeah? And you cannot fathom why this person is feeling this way or why they are staying in that situation. With the High Priestess energy here and the Moon, in your heart, like if you just close your eyes, you could actually see this is not healthy for this person. And yet, they stay there, yeah? They stay there. The heart of the reading, we have the Four of Cups. So, as of the moment, you may not be really expressing much in terms of your emotions. It could be that you are tired of this, Pisces. You got tired of this chase. You got tired of understanding them. You've got tired as to why this person is not pulling themselves out from that unhealthy attachment, or why this person is not stepping up, yeah? Or that could also be you. This is how they feel about you, yeah? You may have rejected this person in the past or vice versa. You may be talking to one another, but it's more like I don't see any form of emotional expression, especially on your part here, Pisces. It's primarily you trying to stay sane, yeah, amidst the situation right now. You could see that you can still work this out, by the way. In your mind, in your heart, there are specific ways and means that you can make this work, at least for both of you. But the thing is, perhaps there's lack of communication on this person's side, or they could be sulking in their own problems right now, which is, there's no way for you to really be more present in their life because they are too caught up with their entanglements, the way I see it. Okay. But, okay, that's the current scenario I see. But with the Three of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune right here and the King of Swords, I do see that there's gonna be clarity. Yeah, clarity in communication, clarity in you being able to express your thoughts, your desires in this connection, as well as clarity on your person's side in terms of what they want to do about this connection moving forward. Why I say that is because your person right now, it may appear to you that they are still stuck, but this is someone who is trying to move past from, you see the Fool right there? Moving past the difficult phase in their life right now. So it could be the difficult phase that you've had together, or it's just the difficult phase that they are having in their own life. It could be some form of betrayal that they felt from someone else, or some disappointments, a continuous or very unhealthy phase that they have to undergo in their life, yeah? For some, this could also be bankruptcy, I feel. And this person just doesn't know how to start things off. Yeah, and they are moving past that. So this is someone too who is trying to really let go of the past hurts, let go of the past entanglements. Although you can see that right now that they may be comfortable in it, but I tell you right now, the way I see it is this is someone who is trying every bit of their, or every nerve in their body to try to move past the move away from the past unhealthy attachment, whatever this is. This is also someone who is beginning to realize that the past, whether it be past relationship or past entanglements with friends, with family, with a job that is serving them no good, unhealthy, and all that, this is someone right now who is beginning to realize that, well, these are not really good for me. So whatever you've seen in this person, whatever you have perceived the situation to be back then, your person is beginning to see it now. Yeah. So the way they see things is a little bit later than you do. It could be because you really have more of this intuitive sight on the situation, primarily because you are not so involved in it. You know, you probably is the third, you are looking at this situation from the outside, while if you are the one, like your person is really immersed in this situation, sometimes they couldn't really see the all sides of the situation. And now they're beginning to see this, they're beginning to find balance in their life. Yeah, this could be someone who is spending more time alone, spending more time meditating, and it's doing well for them, by the way. It's doing well for them. And it feels like the more they continue to be on their own, the more they continue to try to just live freely for now, giving them space to do that, the faster things can get better. Yeah. And faster the communication will come about. Yeah. And you might not also know, but this person is feeling very, very lonely inside. Regardless what you see from the outside, I'm telling you that this person is really, really lonely in the inside. Yeah. And this is someone who is really hoping to be able to have a new strike or a new ticket to life. That's the way I see it. And they're ready. They're ready to take a new leap of faith. They're ready to take a new leap of faith in life. This is someone who needs to clear out something about an unhealthy past, which you already know, Pisces. This is something that you already know. It may appear to you that they are disregarding you right now. They're not giving you that attention that you feel you deserve here. But this is someone who would clear out that negative cycle in order for both of you to start building together. Yeah. What you see that is unhealthy in the past, this person is just beginning to see it now, like I said. Meditation for creativity. And this is what is really needed, at least on your side as well, Pisces. But I see this mostly on your person's side, that they may be spending a lot of time meditating, being on their own for now. It's to reignite the passion within them. And once that passion is reignited, then that comes with it passionate communication, passionate start, whether it be in life as well as in love. Yeah. So this is that. This is what I see for you, Pisces. Let's see what the universe has to say for you. Message for Pisces, please. Okay, you've got 2. So all there is to love has been there all along. Okay? When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. You so rock the universe. So all there is to love has been there all along. It could very well be that this person is beginning to realize that. Yeah, for this connection. And next is, what would love do? Do you know why it's so easy for us in the unseen to quickly pinpoint your whereabouts? You leave behind footprints of love, the universe. P.S. The legend of Bigfoot continues. So what would love do? So even for this time, Pisces, if you feel like you may be disconnected from this person, yeah. Also with the knowledge that, like I said, this is a person who is truly very lonely deep inside as well, but they needed this necessary pause. How do you manage or cope with the current disconnect? It is through asking yourself, what would love do? What would you do? Yeah. I'd say one of which is the meditation for creativity. As the messages on the table right here says. Okay, additional message for Pisces. Oh, wow, it's hard to... You've got 2 as well. Flexibility. So what would love do? If you feel like your person needs that space to clear out the negative energies, be flexible in it. And diligence. I would say this is more of... sticking to what works for you on a day-to-day basis. And that is perhaps if you feel like you get to a point of really longing this offer that this person can give you, but it's not coming just yet because it's bubbling up somewhere else because of the devil energy right here. It's more like, how do you maintain that sense of knowing that you yourself has the power within you? And that's diligence, I feel. Yeah, that's diligence, I feel. It's more like always focusing on yourself and knowing what would love do in any situation that you get stuck on. And I see that there is really this possibility of both of you collaborating, both of you even, and then we have the High Priestess again. You know, actually Pisces, you know this. I'm just possibly reiterating this, but you have the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups and the King of Swords. And this to me is more like being able to get together. People would say it's the third party, but I don't see that because of the King of Swords. It brings about honesty. It brings about good strategy, yeah, to move things forward. And that's the King, yeah. It could even be there could be detachment in terms of both of you collaborating, even talking. You would feel like this person is emotionally detached, but for the main reason that they want to succeed in that common endeavor that you're doing. Yeah, which could ultimately bring some sort of celebration when all this is over, when all the struggle, when you're diligently working on some common goals and you face it with head on, clarity of mind, you get to enjoy it at the end of the day. Yeah, or during the full moon, next full moon. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that, and I hope this gives you insights. Let me know in the comment section below how this resonates, and if you like this reading, give me a thumbs up. And if this doesn't resonate, check out your other placements, and check out my other readings for other signs. I'm sure they could be insightful for you as well. Okay, if this is where we part ways, thank you for stopping by.